Vault Veritas SCP Files. Episode 79 Contained.
Mary!
Shush.
Mary, the cameras!
It's fine, Scott.
What do you mean, it's fine?
That camera is off. The little red light isn't on. She watches through them, but she's not the one controlling them.
What do you mean? That's a level 4 security door. Where did you get that keycard?
It's the site's master keycard. I found it in the tunnels.
And I have the passcode for Miranda's computer.
Niall?
Niall, you sure the cameras are off?
Oh, most of them are on. But the ones Seth and security are watching? They don't really see what's happening, you know?
Not even a little.
Just look around. We don't have long.
What are you looking for?
Miranda has to have something on Niall. On the tunnels. On what I found down there.
What did you find down there? It's shaken you.
Later. We get what we came for and leave. No side tangents. Check her computer.
Let's see. 431500. Mary?
Shush.
Mary?
What? What is it?
There's a file. It's labeled SCP Redacted. And in quotes, Scott Anderson.
What? Let me see. SCP Redacted. Scott Anderson. Shall we start with the overview file? Scott? Scott?
It's true. I didn't want to believe.
Hey, snap out of it. We don't have time. We came for information. I'm going to read it. Item number SCP-Redacted. Object class Thaumiel. Special containment procedures. SCP-Redacted is to be contained on site at Site 2024 under the direct supervision of Dr. Miranda Sterling. The subject is to remain under the belief that he is an employee of the SCP Foundation operating in a minor administrative and archival capacity. All records, communications, and personal interactions are to reinforce the cover identity of Scott Anderson. SCP-Redacted's prior identity, Dr. Aidan Greenwell, has been fully expunged from Foundation databases. Class F amnestics have been administered to eliminate residual memory. Recovery of any memory associated with this previous identity constitutes an immediate containment breach and is to be reported to the O4 committee overseeing Dr. Sterling's research. The subject is to be granted Class C standing and restricted access to Site 2024's primary and auxiliary facilities. This operational freedom has been determined to minimize suspicion and promote cooperation. SCP-Redacted's quarters, office space, and all frequented areas are to be continuously monitored by site cameras. A direct feed of this surveillance is to be transmitted to Dr. Sterling's residence and to a secondary secure observation network located in Information Redacted. SCP-Redacted is to continue its assigned duties under the guise of archival review and documentation. All SCP files designated for containment, stabilization, and testing are to be selected by the O4 Council and reviewed by Dr. Sterling for approval prior to reading. The subject is to be encouraged to record and vocalize the selected reports within standard archival chambers and with standard professional decorum. Exposure to safe class documentation is to be prioritized. Euclid-class documentation may be introduced for testing under direct O4 authorization. Keter-class materials are strictly prohibited without O5 consent. The only exception is regarding documentation of SCPs known to be in the possession of outside groups of interest. Should SCP-Redacted attempt to leave Site 2024 for any reason, the event is to be classified as a containment breach. Dr. Sterling will provide written justification of the incident to the O4 committee within 24 hours. No automated alarms or personnel alerts are to be triggered unless explicitly authorized by O4 command. Physical intervention is to be avoided whenever possible. Psychological reinforcement and active misdirection remain the preferred containment strategies at this time. Description: SCP-Redacted is a human male currently identifying as Scott Anderson. The subject exhibits an enigmatic absorption of anomalous resonance when exposed to information regarding SCP objects. When SCP-Redacted reads or vocalizes official Foundation documentation, anomalous activity in affected SCPs decreases measurably. Recorded effects include reductions in aggressive behaviors, dampening of cognitohazardous output, suppression of spontaneous manifestations, and decreases in movement and vocalizations of anomalous materials. This stabilization persists for a measure of time following cessation of reading. The time of dormancy fluctuates between objects, the reason for which is unknown. Further testing is required. Captured resonance energy appears to accumulate within SCP-Redacted, manifesting as increasing physiological distress, proportional to volume of anomalous material consumed. Symptoms include vertigo, nausea, tremors, fever, hematemesis, and syncope. In approximately 1% of observations, exposure to SCP-class documentation has produced the inverse effect of heightened activity or aggression in the subject of the report. The cause of this reaction remains under investigation. Due to the unpredictable nature of this effect, continued observation is mandatory. All anomalous fluctuations following SCP-Redacted's readings must be logged, cross-referenced with his physiological data, and submitted immediately to the O4 and O5 councils. There's a series of testing logs that follow. Do you want me to read them?
I think I know what some of them say. Niall. He gave me a document a few months ago. Logs describing the anomalies I'd read about. They lost energy, became sluggish and docile for months. And then one day, it just starts back up. But one of them had the opposite effect. Do you remember the statue? The one that liked to teleport behind people and scare them?
I'll never forget that one as long as I live.
Do you remember it coming after me?
Yes.
I activated it somehow. It was uncontainable for a while, jumping around whatever site it was placed in, terrorizing and unnerving anyone it found. Watching it didn't stop it anymore. It was completely out of control. Then, one day, back to its usual containable self. Just sat in its cell, under observation, like nothing bad had ever happened.
Do you remember what you were working on before it attacked? What could have caused the change?
I read a report about one of the groups of interest. The Chaos Insurgency, I think.
The Chaos Insurgency. I wonder if Damien might know.
He's been missing since their raid, though. Not even Agent Frey could track him down.
Scott.
Yeah?
Never mind. You look like a ghost. Are you alright?
No.
Yeah, dumb question, sorry.
I keep thinking. Aiden Greenwell. I know that name from somewhere.
Are you recalling your memories?
No. Everything from before the wipe. It's all gone. Completely gone. No, it's something else. Somewhere else that I've heard it. But I don't quite remember.
They went to great lengths to keep this buried. I had no idea. Scott, I swear, I had no idea that you were,
An anomaly?
You're still Scott to me.
If you'd have known, you never would have helped me find this.
It's certainly not what I thought we'd find. Nothing here about Niall, though.
Mary, what's a thaumiel?
Your object class? I don't know. Must be a high clearance sort of thing. Above my pay grade. I've never come across that term before.
Huh. If Miranda has the clearance, then...
Exactly what I was thinking. It's time to go. Sign out. Wipe down everything you've touched. We don't want to leave any
evidence of your trespassing.
Seth! Hello! Why, we were just picking up a document for
my esteemed colleague, Dr. Sterling. She must be so grateful to have you two about, helping out. I should just contact her right now and let her know you have her documents.
What do you want, Seth?
Answers. Where did you and Officer Anderson go when you vanished off the cameras this afternoon? How did you get access to Dr. Sterling's office? What did you find on her computer? Anything about the site? Start talking.
Mary, we can't.
He doesn't know anything. Do you, Seth? You're just as lost in all this as we are. Pawns in Miranda's game. Let's talk. Negotiate all this.
Negotiate what? All I see are two intruders standing where they shouldn't. A place that could get them both terminated. Start explaining.
Mary!
It's a bluff. If you really meant to report us, you'd have done it already. You want answers as badly as we do. Alone, none of us stand a chance against the Foundation, or Miranda. But together, if we share what we know...
That's not going to work. You don't have any cards left, Officer Parker. Tick tock. What did you find on... Son of a...
The door squid.
Impossible.
It's the door squid. We have nothing else that could escape like that, and you know it.
Get back to your office, both of you. Lock the door and don't come out until you hear from me, and only me. Go.
Vault Veritas SCP Files is a podcast inspired by the SCP Foundation. Contained is based on the SCP Wiki located at scpwiki.com. It is licensed under a Creative Commons Attribution Share-alike 3.0 unported license. This episode featured Justin Gellner as Scott Anderson, Cody W. as Meriwether Parker, and Matthew Findison as Seth Orson. It was written and edited by Leola Angel. We welcome comments. Please rate and review us. Email us at vaultveritas@gmail.com. Join our Discord channel using the link in the episode description. Or for additional content, visit our Patreon. Thanks for listening.